All right, first up, we got 21 Pilots, Oldies Station. We are getting close to the end of this album. This one's good. A lot of people like it. There's this weird thing that's happening whenever he performs a song live. And now I'm drawing a blank on the song that he plays it with. But at the concert, when he does this song, he does it like on the ukulele. And he kind of leaves it up to the crowd. And he says, who wants to hear me do this one song, which is like kind of like I was one of the songs I was on Regional at Best, which was never really like officially released or whatever. Mm-hmm. But a lot of the core Click fans are a fan of it. He goes, how many of you guys want to hear me do this song? Woo! And then how many of you guys want to hear me do, this Oldies Station? And everyone screams for the other song, Or if he doesn't offer it, if he's just going to do this song, people are like screaming for him to do the other song. And the frustrating thing, I guess, is that he wrote this song for the fans, like for the fans that have been fans of his since the beginning, Yeah. So that it's like, but every single time he's like wanting to play it, people are like screaming for him to play the other song, Yeah. So he's like,
I don't know what
okay.
to play.
Yeah, like whatever. Like I wrote this song for you guys, but okay, fine, I'll play the other songs, Like, so it's kind of weird, but I like it. It's cool.
So Oldies Station is about like how you say his fans, or
yeah, in a way, yeah, you'll hear. I mean, to summarize, it's mainly about like how long we've been following him on this journey.
Okay.
So
let's see.
Only consistency in your periphery is fear in the bridge of your nose. And as you move about, you learn to tune them out, but they say they continue to grow. Fear of the past and relative pain. Future's coming fast, you've got nothing in the tank. In a season of purging things you used to love, everything must go. Make an oath and make mistakes. Start a streak you're bound to break when darkness rolls on you. Push on through. Push on through. Then before you know, you lose some people close, forcing you to manage your pace. Found your capacity for love and tragedy, embracing how things always change. You've had your turns with
that's how they're moving the dolly. You saw the white that you kept seeing.
I was like, what is that?
It's so creative stuff.
Yeah, it's smart.
Little less concerned when there's nothing in the tank. In a season of lessons learned and giving up, you learn what you can and can't take. Add some years, build some trust. You start to feel your eyes adjust when darkness rolls on you. Push on through. Push on through.
They lost the tempo.
You don't quite mind. You don't quite mind. You don't quite mind how long red lights are taken. Push on through. Your favorite song was on the Oldies Station.
you're in the crowd at her first dance recital, Push On Through. Like, talking about like your favorite song is now on the Oldies Station. You know, you're getting older. Now you're at your daughter's, you know, dance recital. Like,
that's how long everybody's been together. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Make it oath and make mistakes. Start a streak you're bound to break. Darkness rolls on you. Push on
through. That badge on his chest, it says FPE. It's the few, the proud, and the emotional. It's like what he calls the clique, you know, like it's like a phrase, like the few, the proud, the emotional. So yeah. Having like behind the scenes in the video, like while you're watching it. It's funny.
I like how they showed him, his drummer climbing up. And he was like, push on through.
Oh, yeah,
you know, like,
I like that the zoom in effect that they were doing, like during the bridge, during the push on through, how it was just like slowly zooming in on Tyler, then zooming in on Josh, and then zooming in from a different angle, and it just kept like doing that. Had like a cool like somehow something about it like captured that that nostalgic feeling just with that visual for some reason. Like something about it was like times moving on. Like I felt like that from those shots, you know.
What about the blurriness, you know, of the forest? Like how he was walking on that trail and stuff like that. Everything was like blurred out. It was like tunnel vision, you know, on him and stuff like that. Like, no, I peeped that too. I peeped that as well. So yeah, it's like going down memory lane. You know, that's how I feel. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's more of like a chill one, you know. Like it comes on, it's just like a vibe. You know, it's nothing like a big reaction or whatever. But I feel like it means a lot more for like the fans if they actually listen to it and realize like, hey, songs for you, dude. Like,
so that's the one they usually choose the other song.
Yeah, and it's I don't think it's because anyone doesn't like it. It's because they're like, oh, we never thought we'd get to see Tyler perform those songs again, because it was back when they were like nobody performing for 12 people that they released that song originally. Yeah. So then they're like, oh, do that song, you know. But it's also like, he just wrote this song, and you know, this is the time to perform this new song. Not the other one, you know? Like people hold up signs saying, play that song, play it. And he's like, okay.
Yeah, give them what they want.
Yeah. Really. He ends up playing both.
Okay, I was gonna say
he'll do like the first one.
That's
like,
what I was gonna ask.
He'll play like the one that they ask for, like just on the ukulele or whatever. Now I'm second guessing. Maybe he does do the whole band. I don't know, like the whole like production and everything. But then when he goes into this one, it turns into the whole thing. But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, vibe. It's a vibey track, you know, more so.
Yeah, for sure.
I think all his music are like pretty much vibey. You know, that's what it gives me.
Yeah, he has a lot of good grooves. I mean, there's a couple like ragers that he has every now and then. Not very often, but I feel like for the most part, he has like a good like vibe or a cool groove, like with his songs that help you like.
That's how you say majority of the album. That's the type of like sound he was going for, right? Yeah. It was in like I can't remember the name of the first song I heard from the 21 Pilots.
Like Stressed Out?
No.
Older than that? Car Radio?
I think it was Car Radio.
Ponder something great. My lungs will fill and then deflate. Fill fire, excel desire.
It was a song that was like playing everywhere at one point.
Ride?
You gotta sing it.
Taking my time on my ride. And you just say we have a list of people that we would take.
I used to. There was a station here. I don't know if they still have it.
I know Heathens was playing everywhere. All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
If I
wait
hear
for
it,
them to wait. Yeah, it's the one that was played for
like,
21 Pilots. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know that.
You have to play it for me to like, well, okay, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But I heard it on the radio, and I was like,
those of you who know the song, you know I'm killing it.
Yeah. I was like, he giving them a show right now.
Yeah. Those were like when they really popped on the scene, those were like the three songs. It was like Ride, Stressed Out. Stressed Out was the first one. That was like the big like that like took them to the next level. And then Ride was like shortly after. We Don't Believe What's on TV was kind of big, but not that big. It was like really Ride and Stressed Out. And then shortly after that, they released Heathens as like the single for Suicide Squad. Like when that movie came out and everything, it was like intertwined with it, and then that was played like everywhere. Like it was just nonstop on the radio. So
okay.
So I don't know. But that was Blurryface. That was like their technically second studio released album. So
I'll get the song.
Yeah. We're gonna be doing all the reactions eventually.
Okay.
So we'll get to it. But cool. All right. I only got a couple songs left of Clancy, this album. So I think there's like 2 more songs after this. So
that's crazy.
Maybe 3. I don't know.